Hey, hello friends, how you all doing? Welcome not to the Shed of Wonder, but to the living room. I thought it's so moist and wet out there that I didn't want to carry my laptop and empty the bikes out of the Shed of Wonder because I've got no running electricity to the Shed of Wonder at the moment, so I have to set it all up in there and it's just too wet and moist, and I thought we'd do it in here today. Hope you don't mind. I hope you're all well. I hope you've had a fantastic weekend. Those of you legends that could join me on Sunday for the FCC homecoming ride, thank you so much for coming along. It was so good to see you. Really good to meet up with the new members of the FCC and you existing legends as well. Just great to ride with such lovely people, as per normal with the FCC group rides. It's absolutely amazing, so thank you so much. I have tea in my FCC mug. Ignore Honey, she's down there on the sofa. So massive miles again by you all last week in the FCC. Let me just try and find the mileage. Now this was taken on Sunday night at 10 p.m. So total mileage at that time, and I know it was much more than this, was 32,577 miles, which is just amazing, with 1,700 activities. Now I know that total was more than that because my distance is only showing at 76 miles, and I think I missed out on the top 100 by 1.5–2 miles, so absolutely gutted. I knew I should have gone out and done an extra couple of miles, but hey, that's the way it goes. But congratulations, I can't even speak, to all of you legends that managed to get into the top 100. Right, on that note, without further ado, let's crack on with the FCC review for week ending September the 22nd. Yeah. Okay, you legends, let's do this. So, as we always do, we will start off with last week's leaders. Top of the tree, numero uno, distance, number 1, Dallas Reynolds, 391.4 miles. Absolutely fantastic stuff, Dallas. Second position, Jeremy Prodger, 377.2. Awesome stuff, Jeremy. Third place, Big Cole Taggy, 97. I love your name, that is so cool. 371.4. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely phenomenal riding. Longest ride, first place, Jonathan Sapir, 163 miles. Jonathan, that is amazing. Congratulations, mate. Josip's there in second place with 143.8. Brilliant stuff, Josip. Third place is Jan Erik Berggren with 129.2. Brilliant stuff, you legend. Climbing, first place, Brian Roden, 24,206 feet. Phenomenal stuff, Brian. Jeremy Prodger's there in second with 23,830 feet. Brilliant stuff, Jeremy. And Rowan's there in third position with 16,762 feet. Absolutely superb. Congratulations, you legends. That is amazing riding last week. Let me just mute my phone. Okay, as we always do, I will scroll up and we will look deeper into last week's top 100 leaderboard. So, let's do this. First place, as we just mentioned, Dallas Reynolds, 391.4 miles, 12 rides in total. Longest ride, 75.4. Brilliant stuff, Dallas. Jeremy's there in second, 377.2, 6 rides in total. Longest ride, 106.7. Fantastic stuff. Big Cole Taggy, 97. Third position, 371.4 miles, 8 rides in total. Brilliant stuff, mate. Chad is there in fourth. Hello, Chad, you legend. Hope you're well. 331.7 miles, 8 rides in total. Average speed, smashing it, 20.2 miles an hour. Brilliant. Stefan Holdorf's there in fifth with 296.7. Longest ride for Stefan, 101.6 miles. Brilliant stuff, mate. Josip's there in sixth with 292 miles. Longest ride, as we mentioned at the top of the review, 143.8. Brilliant stuff, mate. Carl Morrison's there in seventh with 282.3. 12 rides last week for Carl. Longest ride was 118 miles. Absolutely phenomenal, mate. Brilliant stuff. 8th position we have Ian Chandler, 262.3 miles, 4 rides in total, another Century rider. Longest ride 100.5 miles. Absolutely superb, mate. Jan Erik Berggren is there in 9th with 251.3. Longest ride, as we mentioned, 129.2. Amazing stuff. Chris Hancock's there in 10th with 251 miles. Jonathan Sapir is there in 11th with 244.3. 3 rides in total. Longest ride was 163 miles. Fantastic stuff, Jonathan. Graham Arthur's smashing it, mate. 12th position, 243.7 miles. 14 rides in total. Amazing stuff. Brilliant, mate. 13th, Mark Schul, 243.7. Also 7 rides for you, Mark. Cracking stuff. Brian Roden's there in 14th with 240 miles. Les Winters smashing it as well. 15th position, my friend. 239.3 miles, 18 rides in total. 25 miles your longest ride. Absolutely superb. And it was so good to see you on Friday, my friend, for that spin around Lincolnshire. Absolutely superb. And also, Graham, so good to see you on Sunday, mate. Brilliant stuff for the FCC homecoming ride. Your climbing is getting so much better. You're getting so much stronger up those hills. Keep it going. 16th, Emma Hadley, 236.4 miles. Duncan's there in 17th, 232.1. Duncan, you managed your Century ride for September. Congratulations, mate. 102.6 miles. Alan Sweeney's there in 18th. 227.3 miles. 4 rides in total. Longest ride 100.1 miles. Fantastic stuff, buddy. 19th position, Crit Witt with 226.8. Rowan's there in 20th with 224.7. Ian Rigby, legend, hope you're good, buddy. 21st place, 224.4 miles. 22nd, we have Mark Jowett with 223.9. Terry Tinsel is there in 23rd with 221.6. Cracking stuff, Terry. Luke Toms is there in 24th with 216.9. Tony Ramos is there in 25th with 214 miles. James Finn is in 26th place with 210.1. Dave De Winter's there in 27th with 208.8. Brilliant stuff, Dave. Richard Cornelius is there in 28th with 207.1. Longest ride, Richard, 63.8. Brilliant stuff, my friend. Mark Cornelius is in 29th with 206.8. Cracking stuff, Mark's. Longest ride, 65.8 miles. Superb. Einut is there in 30th with 202.8. IB is there in 31st. Hello, you legend. Hope you're good. 202.5 miles. Longest ride, 122.4. That is absolutely phenomenal, mate. Brilliant stuff. Paul Stevens, legend, 32nd. Brilliant stuff, mate. 200.9 miles for last week. 12 rides in total. So that is 32 of you legends that rode 200 miles or more last week. Just amazing. Brilliant stuff. 33rd, Tim, NFTO, 193.4. 18 rides last week. Fantastic stuff, mate. Fez is there in 34th with 191.6. Chris Goff is in 35th with 189.7. Jay Hands in 36th with 186.4. Myro is in 37th with 185.8. Kev is in 38th with 183.8. Brilliant stuff, mate. Superb riding. And 13,455 feet of climbing as well. Superb effort. D. Michael Dozier is in 39th with 182.1. Rich is there in 40th with 180.6. Cracking stuff, mate, because I know you were down in Cornwall towards the end of last week and over the weekend. Hope you had a cracking time. Stephen Cross is there in 41st with 178.7. Rosas in 42nd with 173.7. Jason Benskin's there in 43rd with 173.6. James Frost, 44th, hello James, 167.8. Lee Aspland is in 45th with 167.4. Jochen is in 46th with 165.2, 15 rides in total. Brilliant stuff, Jochen. 47th, we have Paul Farmer with 163.8. Barry Pountney, 48th. Barry, you legend, so good to see you on Sunday. Thank you so much for coming along to the ride, mate. Brilliant stuff. 163.7 miles for you. Lee Marston's there in 49th with 160.5. Samuel is in 50th with 159.6. Chi Man is there in 51st with 159.2. 52nd is Mr. Painterman with 159.2 also. Hope you're good, you legend. Brilliant stuff. Zed McClunk is there in 53rd with 158.4. Chris the Train is in 54th with 157.3. 55th, Andrew Joseph, 156.3. Cracking stuff, mate. I know you were on a kind of, was it a 3 or 4 day adventure with Barbara? Absolutely superb, great effort. Loved your pictures as well. Your bike packing adventure. Ian West is there in 56 with 155.8. Stephen Peachy is there in 57th with 154.1. Mark Smith's in 58th with 153 miles exactly. Cracking stuff, Mark. And all you legends that I just mentioned there. Stephen Terry's in 59th with 152 miles. Marek is in 60th with 151.9. 61st we have Andrew Wilson with 151.3. 62nd is Alan Bailey with 147.8. James Social Cycling is there in 63rd with 147.7. Wazzers in 64th with 147.4. Cracking stuff, buddy. Snakefire TRI is in 65th with 146.6. 66 we have Paul Elliott with 146.6 also. Cracking stuff, Paul. Andy Craig's in 67th. Hello Andy, 144.6 for you. Will Duff is in 68th with 144.3. 69th is Simon James with 144.1. Neil Conroy, you legend, 70th, Audax King of the FCC, 143.8 miles. Cracking stuff, mate. Longest ride, 129 miles. Absolutely phenomenal. And you did that solo as well, so congratulations. 71st, John Wade, 143.5. Ronnie's there in 72nd. Hello Ronnie, hope you're good. 143.4 miles for you. 73rd, Pete Jones, 141.9. Hello Pete, hope you're good, buddy. Andy Brown's in 74th with 141.1. Steve Go Vegan is in 60. No, he's not. He's in 75th with 139.8. Cracking stuff, Steve. Hope you're good, mate. Ross Clark's in 76th with 139.4. Richard Keeley, 77th, 138.8. So good to see you on Sunday, mate. Thank you so much for coming along for the ride. Absolutely brilliant stuff. 78th. Flint is in 78th, as I just mentioned, with 138.3. 10 rides in total. Cracking stuff, Flint. Dan is in 79th with 136.3. Brilliant stuff, Dan. Alistair Lovett is in 80th with 135.4. Longest ride, Alistair, was 98.1 miles. That is absolutely superb, my friend. Brilliant. Joe Robinson is in 81st. Hello, Joe. Hope you're good. 134.6 miles for you. YouTube Riding with Jav is there in 82nd, 134.6 also. Cracking stuff, mate. Rob Butler is in 83rd with 134.5. Brilliant stuff, Rob. Matt Hunt's in 84th with 134.4. James Todd's in 85th with 134.1. Chris Sharp is in 86th with 134 miles. Vegan Cyborg is in 87th. Cracking stuff, Bernard. 131.2 miles for you. 88th we have Chris Polly, 131.1. Legend Philip Mansfield in 89th with 130.6. Cracking stuff, Philip. I hope you're well, buddy. Lloyd Collins is there in 90th with 130.3. Century ride, Lloyd. 101.2 miles was your longest ride. Absolutely superb, my friend. Jan Arens is in 91st with 129.6. Paul Williams is in 92nd with 129.2. In 93rd we have Andreas with 127.7. Dave Nicol is in 94th with 127.4. Dave, you legend, thank you so much for coming along on Sunday as well. So good to see you, buddy. Martin Ruin is there in 95th with 126.2. Darren Elbro is in 96th, 126.1. You've done it again, you legend. Fantastic stuff. 14 rides last week. Andy Townsend is in 97th with 125.6. Daniel Clark's in 98th with 125.4. Dennis Barron is there in 99th with 124 miles exactly. And in 100th place is Daniel Hall with 123.8 miles. Absolutely phenomenal from you legends. Not only within the top 100, but throughout the FCC. Fantastic riding as always. Brilliant stuff. Okay guys, now it's time for Rider of the Week. This week, we're having 2 Riders of the Week. So it's Riders of the Week. Let's do it. Okay friends, so I've popped into the Shed of Wonder to do Riders of the Week. And Riders of the Week for last week, week ending September the 22nd, are Jonathan Sapir and Jeremy Prodger. Well done guys, you are Riders of the Week. Congratulations. Jonathan and Jeremy, congratulations you legends. Riders of the Week for last week. I'll put my email address in the description below. Just let me know which pair of socks you would like and I will get them sent out to you. We have the orange and blue. We have the orange ice creams. We have the blue and red polka dots. Pink and white polka dots. We have the on one with the dog. And we have the I think they're blue, the blue Holdsworth ice creams. There you go. So Jonathan and Jeremy, just let me know which pair of socks you would like and I'll sort those out for you guys. Many congratulations. Fantastic riding last week. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me here in the living room for the FCC Strava review. Sorry it's a day late, I just did not get a chance to sit down and do it last night unfortunately. But we've done it now. Next week, normal service will be resumed in the Shed of Wonder out there. Just to say, once again, massive thank you to everyone that could make it on Sunday. Fantastic stuff. Just to let you know, I've not put anything up on Strava or the FCC Facebook page yet, but the next FCC group ride will be on October the 20th up in Yorkshire. And very kindly Clive Lunt and Graham Arthurs have put together a route. I think it's about 35-40 miles. So that's going to be the next FCC group ride on Sunday, October the 20th. More details to follow. But if you're available and free to come, it would be awesome to meet you and ride with you. Yeah, up in Yorkshire. So I will keep you posted about that. Keep an eye on the Strava and FCC pages. The FCC pages, the Facebook FCC page as well. Right, friends, I will end it here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all so much for being part of the FCC. You are all amazing people. I will see you in a couple of days with another vlog. Look after yourselves. Stay safe out there. Bye for now.